wohwe obi a obeye oman pani edie susudua ana qualification a yebeka sesa nipa we owo enti yeto ababa na obetimi aboa yen sede anada bia meka no se wohwe yachi efie aduasan amienu mu a yede ko yanimu ya se yebeka no kura wona wabedi anim no ya na dodo no ano anwene se yede adwapade na ahye me nsa mfie 9 no meye ne den eruzani aye hunu ene ne aye tie akoso saa ma da bia na yegira faako aminka wo se wutie free Adkwart Studios na yamrantie omo kasa ohun yi se omo atrase ehunu niema bi a yempanifo na yamfunso a omo nye omo adwen se omo besiesie sanfunso no na so yamfunso no wansiesie a obekoso aye sanfunso no da bia yenkotie na hwania okano na fatoto yamanyosem
lies the need for a collective awakening of our consciousness. This is a higher level of thinking, and it encompasses a sense of self-awareness, empathy for fellow Ghanaians, and a deep connection to the land we inhabit. One important aspect of awakening consciousness is recognizing the importance of preserving the environment for future generations. Environmental consciousness has to be deeply ingrained. We must know and honor our role as stewards of this land. An awakened consciousness also entails a sense of responsibility and care for one another as Ghanaians. This extends beyond individual pursuits to encompass a collective commitment to social cohesion, equality, and inclusivity. It involves transcending divisive boundaries of tribe, ethnicity, and political affiliation to foster a sense of national unity. When we recognize that our progress and well-being are interconnected, we can work together to address social challenges that hinder our nation's development. And we need a shared pride that will serve as a unifying force, inspiring citizens to contribute positively to the communities, engage in meaningful dialogue, and hold leaders accountable for their actions. We can also overlook the importance and significance of time consciousness. Time is a precious resource, and how we value and utilize it directly impacts our productivity, efficiency, and overall progress as a nation. We must be aware of the value of time and the importance of punctuality and timeliness in our daily lives. It involves a mindset shift that recognizes the impact of delayed actions, missed opportunities, and the cost of inefficiencies. Government and organizations must lead by example and prioritize punctuality and efficiency in their operations. Time consciousness extends to the collective consciousness of a nation. When we recognize the value of time and make a commitment to be punctual and efficient, we unlock a tremendous potential for growth and progress. And this is what will enable us to accomplish more and seize opportunities, build reputation as a reliable and a forward-thinking nation. One of the most important aspects of awakening the consciousness also involves examining our cultural values and shifting our mindset towards a long-term orientation. Hofstede's cultural dimensions theory provides valuable insights into how cultural values influence societal behaviors and attitudes. In particular, the concept of long-term orientation can shed light on the need for Ghana to cultivate a culture for foresight, planning, and disciplined consumption. Now, in many Asian countries, including Japan, there is a notable emphasis on long-term thinking and planning. Multinational companies in Japan are known for their strategic vision that spans generations, with some businesses successfully operating for over a century. You know, there are over 5,000 companies in Japan that have existed for more than 100 years. 5,000 companies. Contrastingly, in Ghana, we have witnessed a scarcity of businesses that have withstood the test of time. This can be attributed in part to a culture of consumption and instant gratification. The allure of immediate rewards often outweighs the prudence of long-term planning. As a society, we need to shift our mindset and embrace the discipline of delayed gratification, recognizing that sustainable success and enduring legacies are built over time. The Stanford Marshmallow Experiment, conducted by psychologist Walter Mischel, is a fascinating study on delayed gratification that I would want everyone to research on. Now, in that experiment, the children were given a choice. They would eat one marshmallow immediately or wait 15 minutes to receive 2 marshmallows. The study found that children who were able to delay gratification tended to have better life outcomes, such as higher SAT scores and greater educational attainment. The evidence is clear. We need to contain short-term pains for long-term gains. If we have a long-term predisposition, politicians will not entice us with short-sighted populist policies which create revenue gaps that leave critical sectors of the economy such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure underfunded. Instead, a culture of long-term thinking would prioritize policies that ensure growth and equitable development. Nations with strong long-term orientation invest in sectors that yield gradual but transformative benefits. Singapore focused on education and urban planning decades ago, reaping the rewards of a highly skilled workforce and a world-class infrastructure today. A mindset of delayed gratification among citizens will reduce the glamour of quick fixes. And this means that people are going to adopt the habit of saving. And if individuals and communities embrace the value of saving, investing and planning for the future, it creates a ripple effect that strengthens the economy and encourages responsible governance. Leaders would then be compelled to adopt policies that align with these values rather than pandering to immediate desires. In 2015, the Swiss National Bank introduced a negative interest rate of 0.75 on bank deposits. This policy was designed to discourage excessive savings and stimulate economic activity by encouraging spending and investment. So what it means is that Swiss people saved so much that they were punished for saving. Yes, that's what it means. That is why it is one of the greatest economies in the world, with the second highest GDP per capita. This is the power of long-term orientation, a culture of excellence, and delayed gratification. We need a mindset overhaul, and this shift requires that our education systems teach financial literacy and strategic planning, create community dialogues that emphasize patience and foresight, and leadership models that rewards long-term thinking.
Yeah, you would hear Hubert Baidoo na sema okay ya share abranti na hwe nanim na mejiri yese se Ghana for hwe abranti o asukonoma we ya sa na but tie nsem a hoka tie nsem a hoka ya na media kansie bi esi wanim se nsem a efiri new force urban ebi ni Ghana ha o da nsem a hoka ya no me fa no maako ye di nkan a hoka ne se awose yetumi boy asase ho ban when you can say nyansa I was say din kan e boy asase ho ban asase na de ahye wo nsa no asase na be kire wonim de ade de obetimi afọ oman no na de oman na kwakoduro na wahwe ne pe wo oman nsase ni mu na wahwe na watumi abọ ho ban na bo ni pe ti oman mu yenhwe efie nwotwe atwam ena yensuo kura yentumi mo ho ban yensuo kura yentumi mo ho ban yeni nhihye bia da ho yeni nhihye bia da ho se simabe yo mapani a ade pa na mehwe na oman ade ahye me nsa no metumi enya firimu na oman na akọ n'animu na asase no a eye oman na dwapade no ane yesey no asema ye bayi kanio na politicians ni musa na atranse na potimi kan ba bontin be kan se galamse ni de enya atuoda o enya because munim sika e free galamse no e ba enti NDC for so ba ye no omunim se galamse scan de enche da muhu akonta si ye betie nkrofo apetim enene agi nsemo yodi kaka dia tosmienu say we care for one another ye musa say Ghana manyosem no sanatie is MPP ni NDC say we na ebeba na politism say the busuafo de namfonom nipa atwa ne ho ahia no ena ono na dwe wo nso enye oman no na se oman no e de ahye wo nsa no wonwini nipa atu oman ni mu a bede na oman no akonanim oman no e de ahye wo nsa no wonwini nipa atu oman ni mu a etu omba kiki ayo mo party no nko a enti ubo modin na unya kwan wura party ni mu dia ane party ni badwen ho party no ebadwen ho na se onka party ni ho dia ane na wa pe ba bi agina eno na akoso a emfie we nyina o eno na akoso a emfie we nyina ye be yasem ho kan se Ghana betimi akonanimu a awose adwene afoforo ho se obeye omanpani nanka wo dan wani ahunu yiye se obi wo CPP obi ewo MPP na adepa bi wonimu obi wo New Force adepa bi wonimu oya Ghana ni aha me manfie na nunu no no so abekire ne bobre ma mento sanfre no na yemfa bibi enhye ne nsa na yekwani mu a Ghana na ekwani mu but Ghana de yamanyo sev no de ebebo yensem ne se NDC fo ayade MPP fo ayade oya den a waboa ne nkrofo oya den a wachesika ma ne nkrofo na timamufo no ehunamane semo kan de tosumienu na ne atosumiensa okaya eye medepa ame yaka achi se oman eye time mame ha sie mfiri asofu mu asofu bebre emu time obitimi to watch ane boarding bonninsa enso akoba bia no elite watch a bonne boarding pa enso na watch na faso oso nse watch ye fa dress you ye fa watching dress you the watching your time entinka what to watch ane boarding a na was a respected time o respected time there watching fashion botum because who need for so when you are suffer co meeting you to catch us say Africa oh na say the meeting is 6 opa ko 8 because only time no so ye mu time ye nim time home for so erade ye madom ema me ye business management na ya intro ewo sa business e yin e time America ni be catch us time is money if you say won a wakọ wanim na wa achieve bibi extraordinary aye wo ma respect time Ghana ye out edi ne aka achi no ye kan nyansa wo ho ba se nyansa discipline am kan nyansa ho a enye nyansa say asofo pa ya catch us redeeming the time because the days are evil obey late now I catch us and I made by traffic now on kwa brochire na am for traffic and kwa excuse say and I made by no there be enti omko wanim ha ya penny for adwuma bi old man government e be kono 10 na manager no cry my oh my Messi mrebi mi call school bi hu na me ana nyama sempo because me dogana na ma me no e kira de wo school ho na o kira de no oton dokno no pa na awia o kira de awia wasesa ne ho enti na me ni kakra as hey madam now what on so me ba no pa me ton dokno me nkwala na awia na am si na time be na obe use de asua de oh time no na say de asua de syllabus na ho no am si no one study ade no but then what me abu nkwala because was you go ni tirim ento ko gina no akeka bi agu ono so obe ko ani mo nko on fa ho ye mu time ye fa time nya hwe awe ka se ye nim konso oh atase ehunu se he don hwiri ba ku twam wa brabom na de ese ode ye no wanya wa waste time no se wa ye adwuma wa factory da ho wa ye adwuma wa factory na omo production omo feni ho agro and I will say machine stop for 5 minutes senia na company omo e on dia no wo ho bedero just 5 minutes o enti da bia no e was engineer si omo ko no omo ba omo ko because omo person machine be stop production no so stop 24-hour economy away our hifa na asie dun katia de eso kana no tum kura 24-hour economy no o kasa be kasa 77 produce onim ne o kan on say 24-hour economy no say eduru anwumra ya na light no eboa ofom enti wo mo aye welders no na wo mo abadwuma najo na Ghana ha welders send adwuma najo oh 24 hours our economy on the or to go on obi abia adwuma na productivity na koswa that means adwuma no the same nipa 20 na adwuma no now your best stand akwawia enti wo mo pon anopa na wia for na ba na ya maintain the machines na wo mo aba enti ubenya 3 adwuma wa factory ba ko 3 different ships omo ya adwuma machines no ton anyi anu kaka ne de ka se 24 hour ayefa okofa ne na wo mo ka asem ya na ya ka se it is not possible Yanta factory yanta party biao yanta party bia no o ka sem na ni nyina so a yenso yadwen e wo ho ne de ba be kirim Omobai, what is Omoka 24-hour economy on one same view? Omoka ni keke. And a Ghana announced ye tia bibia on fanagin na womo parties ni biasum na commentators name or the saying communicators no mwasum womo asem na womo kanankasa womo ntiase. We build a nation with a time. But being one ma ubetimi akọ say your factory a year wa wadwuma say whatever say unnim emfaso what time so unko animu da. Ana duru ba wi ankrofo busam say na adan na because me fa time ni agro ma ye ama ba be mi suban say me ko ba bi a meka achia na bibia asie no agye me nsem ba say me bua pa dabi ebisi say what o ko abrochi na me ko abrochi nya na me the time ya dwuma enti me ko abrochi na bua me one be na juma den me kwa brochi me hu ni sao because not discipline say ye bibia no na eye misu na me ban ya kachi obetwa no sa hu adi poti bia nso at the end ye base time na adi o kan ya odi wie na sem ne se yenima de so hwe okwa brochira na utimi hwe dan bi na akohwe date a ye de ye dan no a god ma 400 years but ujina dan ho a obeka se ye ne nra de adwen de ya de yi adwen de kura de na ye man panin kroma factories obey Ghana. Imu ba kukura nyadwuma. Enso factories a obi bie ni nyina no. Ye kwa China ekofa ho ne ma ba Ghana. Se edi ne hayen yo. Na abanjuma bia no enipa no ntumi nhwe so ye. Because adwia ya de kwa adwuma no mu no anya papa. Enti aye ya nya obi a ode ne nan be si fom. Se ya nya obi a ode ne nan be si fom wo my we mu. Se o my Ghana ye koya nim. Enti ye hia nkabo mu adwen se ya de parepare yo ya adwuma edin. Na se ya ensuo toyi. Na obi atiwe de camera si obi so na wabehwie nwura agunsuom na eno ase ya twa ne mfoni sa nipa we na ke ache no na gata na wode nsuo gumu no na yama watimu na awotwe ochina onya saabiem na yesu ne yamban no enim se yabo bibi ho ban wode fa yampani fo so ba bia de befa bia no ya basahwe ade nkrofo a bibi esi ensem a na ya sei no yemo bibi ahoban otimi kan say China factory bi old man fi adie no anso da so ya adwuma kumasi ase jute factory obi a oman a koko ane ya adwuma kese anso ye koto koko boto every nkrofo cross Ghana ye due nnua na yetimi nya koko boto ne homa awo ma wem awo himfa biem no se ya san ko yachi na ya nwene se ne ya mayi adwene ya na ya dwen nyina ne se ye beko China ya dwen nyina ne se ye beko Russia ya dwen nyina ne se ye beko Japan ya nko ya nimu da bia ye sika sem no nso no ebe ti se nwura enti ansa na ubedru baby apese uduro no otena se dwen ansa yes osara na pa no atie sikwanso obi busa ose o enkrofo okwa na misumi kobie sana atu Ghana fo yentra se nyenhye se na yenhuru ye se enne de ye no emfie nan mra no na oman no na oka sembi ose se ya mie yani na yantumi amma boso se ye bibi ne a be boa ye wo kina yenim ko din pa na amanyafo no omo nwini we hu da because omo ba sika omo pe nyina no omo pe ne duru abato so a omo de abedada wadwen eduru abato so a omo nim se omo nsem a omo ka no enkuta eni nyina so but yama ekomo ade o enti yama 100 cities se fakoto dokuna wadwen ya so waboa na ebeka won se wi a na fe aka na ewo wani mu hwe ensem a politicians ne ka menyi otwe nyi adoa kan ensem a ede kan ensem a ekanyan but bana nka de ensem a kan ya adwuma ka Ghana yakuya nimpa utie ye mayi ensem a kan menye wadwen so yenkwala menye wadwen se ni suahunu biara ewa amanyosemu na wona wo suahunu no onga ntumi amoaye ana nipa bi ho no mo a yesi oni experience bia but ya mfa bibi anhye ne nsa bere no anya experience ana obi ho no mo a otumi se wadwen ade na wadwen enti wonhia wo suahunu wode aba be bibi ye ma ye mai kwan emere du se Ghana ha ye ma omokwan na niema papa bi wo mu se mo omokwan a ebe ma omai Ghana yakuya nim na wo ya branch ya mi wie no hwe onyanko mranti o mo ba kasamfoni so any radio atem didie hwe mranti kasa nyansa wo mo kasa mu paraduru ba bia abibifo yen pepa no agi akaw ade na ya simpra wudie ne ye aduane a o kese obefo so eda won se na ayereyero yen pepa no agi akaw onyame ohu yomobo na o mie yani na o me anti ase ni ehu ni pa wo ye mayi nanka ebeduru 2028 ya nanka MPP ni NDC munyina ma ya adwen se ya yebi berma be yebi na so amaye nyina ba sam radio ya fatumi nhye ya mayinsa ni emfa dwen panta wonachi na omon fancy san embra radio show mo ane hwani tie bye bye.